Western Washington, typically in December, it's cold. This year, it's in the 50s, might be dropping low 40s, high 30s. It's warm, not a lot of ducks around. Looking to shoot some honks, some geese, possibly some ducks. There's been a lot of birds flying high, some low, so gonna give it a go. That rhymed.
How was the pass?
Easy.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It was a little dicey on the I-90 here.
Is it?
The temperature and the climate in Western Washington is actually much different than Eastern Washington. In Eastern Washington, you're getting into snow, freezing cold temperatures, not usually a lot of rain over there. We were hoping to kind of get away from the rain and that type of stuff and go into a place where it's usually just cold and the birds are moving, they want to eat.
Unfortunately, that's just kind of the story of this season with weather like this.
Yeah.
It's better to just move and try to get somewhere where they're going than sit here and try to wait on some birds that might not even show up.
This last spring was the first snow goose season that Washington State has ever granted. And then, you know, of course, we go out to go shoot snow geese in February, and we get every bit of snow that we asked for. And from November to January, it finally came in and pounded us in February.
Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with how these things are going in the ground for how cold it is.
Trevor's tips. Lay down when you're doing this.
You know, we're talking about bringing the dog. Should have brought the dog. Not a good idea. Maybe go and get the dog. Get him! Over! He's got the scent.
He's got the scent.
We saw in the weather that it was going to get a little bit colder, a little windier, and a storm was coming in, so we decided we want to hit a cut cornfield. We were hoping that with the weather, along with kind of the birds in the area, they would be kind of getting a little bit frenzied with the storm and want to feed.
I just want everyone to have a good day today.
We figured we needed as much luck as possible.
Oh my gosh.
Huh? We'll slide.
It's getting colder, boys. Its temperature's dropping. Looks like we've got a 40% chance of precipitation starting at 3 p.m. It is now 12:30.
Gonna get an inch of snow tonight, 20-mile-an-hour winds.
Before shooting light?
Yeah.
Really? Where is this?
Probably like an hour away from
It's not coming, they're lying.
Hey man, if we even get a go, I'll be happy.
There's snow, we're hunting white birds, all we have are white decoys. Everything's just blending in perfectly. It was definitely making it difficult.
They haven't done that all year.
They didn't do that at all on Saturday, dude. We didn't even see one lock its wings, dude.
Right up here.
Yeah, you're welcome, boys.
That
was gotta be the best shooting I've ever seen in my life.
No gong show, we got him.
Kill him. Kill him, boys.
We can get him over us.
I know, I was saying we're like,
Oh, he got it!
I got it. Oh my God.
oh, epic.
See ya.
Banded.
That's cool. Well, that's good. He'll get out of here now.
Yeah.
We thought the whole wad was
I thought someone said that a couple landed, so I was like, all right.
Where they were backwinging into us.
It's tough to in this pip line to like see what you know. Yeah.
I thought the 2 or 3 had
Look for
hit
the
down
bigger
right here, so I was
picture.
like, oh, no big deal. We'll just come up, we'll smoke those 2 or 3, and
Right, T. Bennett.
Geese right here on the
Hey, he's right there on the right.
bonkers. Frustrating.
Well, I would show you my fingers, but so we're gonna go find some birds, then get some grub.
You know, got to find that next shoot. Either it was gonna be for that afternoon or for the morning.
I'll go over there right now and ask him if we can hunt it. We can decide if we want to set up on it
There was
tomorrow.
actually a lot of action up there. A lot of guys were hunting different fields, pushing birds around. So it was a little difficult trying to pinpoint them.
if we can get permission, dude, and it looks like the conditions are going to be like they were today as far as wind and everything, I would say, you know, that would be a pretty good spot to hunt.
He'll let us hunt it if it's not leased. He might even let us hunt it if it is leased, because duck season's over.
By the end of the scout, we actually, we knocked on a couple doors. The last door was looking real promising. I think the boys actually already had permission once before.
We bought the farm, and it's like some corporate farm, and it just took over January 1st. And she's like, "Oh, just come back next year." He said next year he'll sit down with you and tell you everywhere you can hunt, but this year, no.
Coming right over our heads here. Right on top of us. Here's 5 right here. Let's dump these 5 here. Got them all. That's what we needed. We needed the windies.
That was not about me, though.
Hey, no, I like meatloaf.
specifically, we had birds that have been in that area for a long time. They kind of knew the areas. They were very, very weary. They were smart. They're educated birds that had encountered hunters many of times, so they knew where to go, where not to go. It was messy, but we ended up being able to get a few.
Having the ability to chase them down in Washington out of our normal season is something exciting. At the end of the day, you know, we ended up only scratching out a few. Yeah, we all looked at each other and wondering what the heck we were doing out there, but you know, we had a good time.
I mean, as a duck hunter, you're always wanting to have high expectations. You're always hoping to shoot limits and, you know, have a great day, but sometimes it doesn't always work out like that.
See your cameraman.
Bye, Heather. Bye, Heather.
You know, duck hunting with your buddies, there's nothing like it. The group that we have when we get together, it's like family, and I love it. I mean, whether we shoot a duck or not, it's still a great hunt.
It's kind of the definition of this whole season to me is taking, you know, twice as long to get home because of a snowstorm behind 3 plow trucks that are going 20 miles an hour. It kind of defines the whole season, at least for us. And I know a lot of people in our part of the country have kind of dealt with this, you know, a grind of a season. It's a humbling experience, you know, but it's hunting. That's what it is. That's you know, like we always say, if it was easy, then everyone would do it. So hopefully next year makes up for us and the gods are on our side again.